Sharm El Sheikh is a place that combines desert and sea, safaris and diving in the middle of the oceans. Bedouin evenings are special, fun adventures that you will experience in the place. But on the other hand, on our journey today, do not forget to like the video on the channel and activate it. Press the bell to receive all new updates and tell us in the comments if you would like our next trip to be to unknown London. The Pearl of the Gulf on the Red Sea coast between the Gulf of Aqaba and Suez. Here is Sharm El Sheikh, and here is our trip today. Blue waters, coral reefs, underwater wonders, and diverse and exciting activities. The best diving destinations in the world extend over 480 square kilometers and are home to 35,000 people. Everyone who visits it will come back again and is usually happy about it. How do you get to Sharm El Sheikh? After you arrive in Egypt and get off at Cairo Airport, you can go by car, plane, or bus to Sharm El Sheikh. If you want a flight, take a plane. It is very expensive, but it deserves amazing views, and you arrive in only 3 hours. If you go by car, it takes 6 hours to reach it. Its cost is less than flying, and you can also go by bus, which is the least expensive. If your budget is limited, take a car or a bus that is more affordable for you. Do not go to Sharm El Sheikh in the summer because the temperatures are very high. You may not be able to bear it, and it will be very crowded, so go in the spring. Or in the fall it becomes more pleasant because the weather is nicer and the crowds are less. When the Gulf of Aqaba meets the Gulf of Suez, we have arrived at the first place on our trip in Sharm El Sheikh, the second most important reserve in the world, Ras Mohammed Reserve, for its many rare landmarks that you will like. Many coral beaches are incredibly beautiful, and if we go deep into the ocean, we will see. Colorful fish and sea turtles are threatened with extinction. The views deep into the ocean are beautiful. This is not the coral reefs that surround Ras Mohammed Reserve on all sides. The most beautiful landmark in the reserve is the mangrove lake. The color of its water is between blue and red. Pink changes color more than once a day. Very nice view. Visitors to the reserve like to explore on the back of a yacht with a trip in the middle of the water and see the charming nature. They can dive deep into the water to see the fish and coral reefs that we mentioned in general, or take a private glass boat if they have children so that they can see the depth of the ocean without diving into it. The nice thing about this reserve is that it is not only for tourism and summer vacations. Many people who suffer from joint pain and prefer natural treatment use this natural sulfur water, and it is considered a very suitable natural treatment. When the continents of Africa and Asia meet, we will have reached the oldest natural bay. It is very old, but it is the most lively place in Sharm El Sheikh, especially in the evenings. It is very nice to spend evenings there. Only when you reach Nama Bay, you and your family, or you and your friends, begin to discover the vast expanses of the bay and take pictures for the memory, walking along the walkway with the most luxurious sides, restaurants, the best cuisine, and charming, distinctive views of the sea and the city. You can take a break in one of these restaurants and try a seafood meal, and you will never regret it, or any traditional or even international food. After you eat, you can continue your tour, and the most thing that will distract you is the large number of itinerant painters. You can request a souvenir portrait of you and ask them to draw the natural scene that you like the most. Instead of a very nice idea from which you took the special place, you will find offices dedicated only to organizing safaris and sea trips, which do not consider that you have visited Sharm El Sheikh. If you have visited Sharm El Sheikh, I didn't visit her on the trip. Who doesn't know safaris in the middle of the desert and amazing desert bikes? Spend a whole day on this trip and stay up late in one of the Bedouin tents and live the atmosphere, eat and drink with them. The different weather you will experience in these tents. It's strange, but it's very sweet. It's something I've heard many times in Hollywood, Sharm El Sheikh. Let's get to know it together. It's one of the most entertaining places in Sharm El Sheikh. The service in this place is wonderful. Tourists and residents of the city can also go there. The lie of your trip to the place is that you will get to know the sculptures that will take you to ancient times, and the animals carved with high precision are very sweet. Then you can enjoy distinctive traditional dances and singing performances in multiple languages, and if you like magic games, you will find many of them there. If you want to continue your tour in Hollywood, you can go to the cinema, but it is not just any cinema. The Hollywood cinema, which presents films with 7D technology, makes you feel the spirit of adventure and fun while attending the movie. You can also shop in Hollywood. It also has many diverse shopping centers that satisfy all tastes and ages, and are the most important thing in your trip. Most tourists go to Hollywood. Jaramana is the dancing fountain. She will charm you as she sways to the soothing melody of the music. If you would like to learn more about ancient times, you can learn about them on a journey of 1,001 nights. The most popular and delicious Sharm El Sheikh trips are available daily. A performance evening that you are enjoying with longing. For information about ancient Egyptian civilization and ancient mythological tales. 1,001 Nights are large games based on the Oriental style. A great option suitable for families, offering two better offers than the other. The first sound and light show in a large open-air area displays models of archaeological monuments. At the beginning of the show, we see the archaeological monuments in different lighting. Then they fix the light on each landmark and tell about its history and the pharaonic civilization. And then they tell legendary stories, not to mention the wonderful Arabian horse shows that you can see. The second show of the 1,001 Nights shows, all entertainment programs include belly dancing, folk dancing, exciting and enthusiastic shows with fire and snakes. Of course, you can order fast food and juices and enjoy watching. If you go to Shark Bay, specifically Soho Square, just to see the dancing fountain, you will feel comfortable and safe as it presides over a piece of music, and the colorful lighting around it is a sight you cannot take away from the same square in the open-air theater. The most famous artists in Egypt and the world perform many of their concerts there. If you would like to attend the party, check the concert times and book tickets. The party atmosphere is very nice and entertaining. If you want to have more fun, continue your tour of the square in many of the stores where you can shop if you like billiards, bowling, or skating. Each activity is better than the last. You have nothing but gaming halls with many unique activities and a mini amusement park. If you feel hungry, you have a wide range of options, whether it is a quick meal or delicious local cooking. You can order a lot of good and exotic Bedouin grills, Indian or Western medicine, or any dish you would like to try. After we finished wandering through the desert and the sea, the favorite time for most tourists is shopping. And the first option before you is the bad manners. You will find what you want: souvenirs, antiques, traditional fashions, spices, and best of all, you will see merchants competing to offer you the best offers at the cheapest prices. Popular costumes reflect the culture of Egypt and the region. They are embellished and colorful, and you can find all the patterns you love in the old market. It is unlike any normal market, meaning you cannot buy souvenirs and antiques from it. No, it will surprise you a lot. The evening shows are very nice. They are with us daily, you and your luck. Sometimes it can host talented magicians, and sometimes it can host very nice folk dance performances. There are many cafeterias around the theater where you can get your favorite drink while you are attending the show. So this is a tip for the evening, because the lighting for the view is very nice, even if there are no shows. So do not miss the opportunity to eat, say one of the restaurants in the market. The old chefs there are very famous and the food is very good. Thus, we have reached the end of our trip today in Sharm El Sheikh, the most beautiful tourist city. All the places are beautiful, and you will find something different everywhere, desert and lakes. So do not miss the sea trips and diving deep into the ocean, and you will see coral reefs, as well as safari trips in the middle of the desert and distinctive Bedouin evenings. God willing, you will like today's video. Wait for us on a new trip to a new place. Greetings.